So here is a set of nails. Oh, I've done this about 3 weeks ago. I've been really slack at voicing over. So this is one of my regular ladies. You all know her. I've done the usual, removed previous set down to a thin clear base, prepped, primed, coming in with another thin clear base. So I've got something to work back to. And then I'm going to come in with this Mix It Up Monday in Copa Cobana, which will now get me singing all day long. And I'm doing a full glitter nail. So I'm just using a small bead of clear acrylic to pick up that glitter, place it on the nail, and then just nudge it around with the tip of my brush. And I'm going to keep doing that until I've got a full coverage over the entire nail, and I'm happy with the way it looks. Then moving on to that ring finger and applying that thin clear base, ready to get on with the design work. And then coming in with this beautiful coral colour. It looks really orange on the screen, but it's not quite as orange. Coral's a really difficult colour to describe anyway, but this is one of the new coral colours from Hazel Dixon. And I'm just applying that around the cuticle area. And then I'm going to come in with my craft knife and I'm going to cut in a geometric design. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do with 2 nails on every hand, on both hands, every hand. She has 20. No, on both hands. And I'm just going to build the shape and structure of the nail as I go. And then I'm just coming in with my craft blade. Now please be careful when using a craft blade. If you're inexperienced with using acrylic, stuff like that, I would recommend you use dental floss or things like that. So don't use a really sharp blade on your client's nails unless you're experienced. I always dip the blade into clear acrylic so it doesn't get all sticky against the other colour acrylic, but I just come in, slice that off. Do not put too much pressure on, because the last thing you want to do is cut into your client's actual nails. And then I'm going to come in with the next colour. I do a fair bit with the brush, but I don't worry about getting a perfect line because I know I'm going to cut it. This is when I, for some reason, had forgotten that white can behave quite differently to other colours, which is why it's kind of gooping all over the place. I didn't really have a plan. I just kind of went with random cuts and shapes and just let the design flow as I worked. So the most important thing when working with geometric is to make sure that you're keeping that shape and structure as you go. And as you can see, it's been a while since I've done geometric, which is why I'm kind of forcing myself to do it again now, because I've lost my knack. So bear with me. It doesn't look the smoothest it could. So whenever I use glitter with the geometric, I always lay the glitter down and then let that set into place a bit before I cap it in clear. So I've gone back to the pinky finger and I'm just capping this in clear acrylic, and then I'll go back to that geometric nail. So that glitter's set up a bit, so I'm then coming in with clear acrylic. The reason I do this is because I want that glitter to set in place a bit, and sometimes when you go to cap glitter, if it's not had a little chance to set, you'll just move it and shift it around, and then you'll be chasing it down the nail and you won't have the coverage that you wanted from the glitter. And just while that clear is setting a little bit, I'm just applying a thin clear base to the next nail, and then I'll go back and then I'll cut into the clear, and then I'll pop the final colour on this nail. And the other colour I used was blue. As you can see, I let it set a little too much, so yep, so one corner it was a little too set, but then the rest it was fine. So pulling that away, and then I'm coming in with the blue, and the blue is going to finish off the entire nail. And then I'm doing the exact same on this nail, but I'm just doing a different design. So I'm mixing up the colours, starting with the blue at the top this time. Again, making sure whenever you're creating a geometric design to think about the shape and structure of your nail, because you're not going to cap this. So you need to make sure that you get the right shape and structure as you're working, because when you file in, you're going to file into your final nail and it will reveal the design. And then on the other finger, I'm just doing a full glitter nail. So exactly the same as I did with the pinky finger, just using small beads of clear acrylic to pick up that glitter, nudge it around the nail until I've got full coverage. And then when they're all finished, I then filed in, and now I'm going to apply the top coat. What I did on the other hand is I just played around with other designs as well. Again, geometric, I will always struggle to make them perfectly match, so I tend to just do different geometrics on every nail because I can't get them to match like on two hands the same. Oh my god, only wizards can do that. Yeah, so I'm applying the top coat. The good thing with the geometric design is when you top coat, you tend to be finished because you've done so much like artistically with the acrylic. And then I will cure this in my lamp for 60 seconds LED. And then once it's all cool, I'm then applying my cuticle oil. And there we go, guys. So this is a cute, fun, really bright, summery geometric set. So I hope you enjoyed these. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!